Hey there, this is Barefoot Sal Rodriguez of North Hollywood, California, here with my personal review of the new Sony Walkman W Series W252. Now, this is the second model because the other one that they had was the W202, which a lot of people complained about didn't actually have sweat resistance as it was advertised as having. So then they made this new model, which has just came out I think earlier this year, and I had the pleasure of using it. Now, some of you may have seen my other video where I talked about my sports band, Jaybird sports band Bluetooth headset. And I've had a great time with this, but what I've done is I've changed a couple things since I've been using this. One is I don't want to have it connected to my phone anymore, because when I work out now I don't want to be disturbed by text messages or phone calls, and when you have a Bluetooth headset you're anchored to your phone. I also didn't like having to carry my phone around all the time, so I wanted to be phone free. So even though I've really enjoyed this and will use it periodically when I do want to be connected to my phone, I've now been using the Sony. Now, the way it works is it comes apart like this, and then you can put it on your ears like this. All the controls here are on the right hand side. Now, one thing I definitely like is that it's really sturdy. I started changing my workout lately. I started doing a lot of mixed martial arts, boxing, kickboxing type stuff. My head is moving around a lot, and this thing feels really secure. Now, the sports band, although it never fell off, the sports band never fell off once, it did kind of feel like it kind of wanted to fall off, and I did have to adjust it periodically, but it never did fall off. This thing doesn't even feel like it's going to fall off. It feels really secure and sturdy. The only problem, if you will, it probably just comes with the territory of any given headphones, is when I go for a takedown, and then my opponent's head or the heavy bag's head body is going to be right here coming on it. But again, that's going to be any given headphone, probably not just this, although these might stick out a little bit. They're kind of space age looking, but I'm telling you, the sound is great. And right out of the box, I was able to dump music on it without even looking at the instruction manual, which I don't recommend. But you know how a lot of us are nowadays. We take the electronic device out of its box. We start tinkering around with it before we even read the instruction manual. Now, there's an extensive instruction manual that's like a huge poster that comes out with all the specific instructions and all the do's and don'ts. Now, one thing that it has is it has magnets here, and that's how it closes together. And then what it has is a little plastic device here that is used to hold it together. So what you do is you put, if we can get in close here, you put the Bluetooth, or rather, I'm saying Bluetooth, you put the Sony Walkman there, and then you close it up. Now, this is in the name of preventing the battery from leaking, it says. So this holds it together without credit cards and stuff like that leaking and leaching off the battery. The only problem that I have with this personally is that the USB plug-in is covered up. So even though this is sitting by your computer or by your desk or somewhere, and you want to plug it in to charge it, there's nowhere to plug it in as long as this plastic thing is on. So I think that they could have maybe moved the USB connection over a little more. And speaking of that, while we're here, let's open that up, and there is the USB connection. So you plug that in. Here are your controls: fast forward, rewind, volume up and down. It's got a shuffle mode. I'm not crazy about the shuffling, just my personal preference, because I like to have my songs in a certain order to correspond with my workout, whether it's warming up or in the thick of things of the workout or with a cool down. So I don't like to shuffle ever, but some of you may like that. And I think that one of the reasons why this is sweat-proof versus the old model is because they put the cap over the USB. I think that's what they did. Again, I haven't seen the other model. Now, they do have different kinds of earbuds. These are the largest ones, so I put the largest ones on, but I have tried it with the smaller ones and the medium ones. Not so crazy about that. I do like the snug fit. So there we go. There is the Walkman. This is the W series. It's been really great. It's, again, very easy to dump. You can drag and drop and put music on. If you have iTunes, they have a bundled software that you can use to take stuff from iTunes and put it onto here. I'm not certain if it converts it from AAC into MP3 or if it just plays AAC. I'm not certain about that, but it is compatible with iTunes with the bundled software. This is the new Walkman W Series W252, specifically NWZ W252. I got this from Walmart for $50, and then they sent it to my house with taxes and everything. It's about $57. Interestingly enough, yesterday I went onto the Walmart site and didn't see it. It's almost like it disappeared, so maybe Walmart's not selling it anymore. But you can look on SonyStyle.com and buy it from them for $59.99, or possibly be referred to another retailer where you can get it. So I've had a great time with this. It has a zapping feature. Let me talk about that. The zapping feature is where you can listen to little bits of the song, and where's the zapping? Is right there. See, it says zapping. And that's a feature where, because there's no digital display, you may want to hear songs to find the song that you're looking for. So in this instance, you're wearing the headset, you press it, and then it goes into zapping mode, and then you can hear little pieces of the song, and then you find the song you're looking for, and then you press play. So that's a cool feature to have. So the zapping function, it has the shuffle mode, volume, everything's real easy to use, and sweat proof. I'm not a huge sweater. Some people don't sweat, some people sweat a lot. I'm sort of a mid-range sweater, if you will, and I have not had any problems with this. I've taken it out on my bicycle, I've taken it in the gym, I've lifted weights, I've done martial arts, and you know what, it's been really, really great. So I recommend this. Leave any comments or any questions if you feel the need to, and there we are. I'm Barefoot Sal Rodriguez of North Hollywood, California. Thanks for watching.